I was living in Berlin in 1982 on a DAAD fellowship. Very kindly invited by the German government to this fellowship, and in the middle of this fellowship I was also invited to go to Japan, and I went to Japan for 3 weeks to be in the show, 5 artists in the show, and a really good time. And I went to Kyoto, and I got obsessed with the kind of gardens and shrines, but mainly the gardens in Kyoto because they were quite small. And in fact, that painting is actually about the size of a garden. And they built the garden in such a way that it was prospectively odd. So they built it so it looked like it was enormous, but it wasn't. And the fish, the carp in that painting are the size of the carp they had in the garden. So if you laid that down, it would be about the same size of the painting. So I painted it that size because of the size of the garden, roughly. But I was so inspired by this whole Japanese thing. I don't usually use the word inspired, but I was actually knocked out. I was actually moved by the whole thing. And I made about 6 paintings that size, of which I think 2 remain. One's in America, one's in London, and the rest were destroyed. But they were the build-up to that one. That was the last one, and I knew when I hit that one, it was like making a kind of live work. I did it like in one hit. Like Fred Astaire dancing, there's no room for mistakes. You guys are going to do it and finish it. One bucket of white over the bottom of it, and that's it. There's no modification to it. The build-up was longer. I had to do a few more to get that I threw away. Well, I saw it a couple of years ago, and it didn't surprise me as much as it surprised me here. It seemed to be much bigger. I can't imagine I've actually painted anything that size. I just had a big studio, and I wasn't taller then. I haven't shrunk that much. I don't think in 20 years, but or 30 years, maybe I have. It just seems much bigger. I like it. I'm very pleased I painted it.